I'm so well today. However, I just have to say that I'm quite nervous about this person, about Robert Jenkins. Have you seen his CV?
I have, but I don't think there's anything to be worried about.
Hello, Linda Ladner. This guy has been a CEO for several companies. So, gosh, I mean, I don't know. It feels like, we could we have to get him a job as a CEO for, I don't know, Virgin or, oh gosh, some other companies. Please help me. Microsoft, Facebook.
Why don't we talk about what he wants?
Ooh, love those glasses.
Do you think they make you look more intellectual?
You always look intellectual, Linda. So I have
it's called make me look a bit more professional, so that Robert would realize how great we are.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm listening in now. Don't.
Yes, recruitment. Ta-da!
Great. Okay, that's enough. Let's bring it.
Yes.
Bring it.
Okay.
Back.
All right. Okay, let's bring him in. All right. Okay.
He's joining.
Oh. Hello, Mr. Robert Jenkins. Hello. Hi.
Hi. Hello. How are you? I was just about to give you up. I didn't think you were coming on.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Jenkins. We had a slight technical difficulty with the software just at the start there. I hope you weren't waiting too long.
But this can't be. I mean, you're not the Jennifer, are you?
Okay. I've been asked this like so many times. Clearly I'm not. Jennifer Aniston, Linda Ladner from Friends.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so used to it.
I'll be there for you. Anyway, sorry. Can you imagine if I'm the Jennifer Aniston? No, we just share the same name, exactly, the same spelling and everything. Yeah, I mean, it's such a small world. My parents decided to call me Jennifer too. My family name is obviously Aniston. So maybe we're related in some ways. Maybe she's like my long, kind of like lost cousin or something. I've never looked into it, but maybe now I should. Anyways, Mr. Robert Jenkins, thank you so much for your time today. My name, as you know, is Jennifer Aniston. You can call me Jen, Jenny, Jennifer. I call myself Jennifer. Linda calls me Jenny sometimes, or Jen sometimes. I don't know, it depends on her mood. But anyways, sorry, Linda. So this is Linda Ladner. She's my business partner. We're the co-owners, co-founders of Yes Recruitment.
Well,
Linda.
Fantastic, ladies. Fantastic. It's so pleased to meet you. And I'm so pleased that you've taken the time to speak to me. Because all the other agencies, I mean, I automatically get in front of people because of who I am and what I've been doing and everything else. But as soon as I speak to
your profile is extremely impressive. We were very, very intrigued by your CV, which you sent through.
Your CV is something else, Mr. Jenkins. I have to say, super strong kind of like background in everything that you've done in your career to date. We're just so impressed. Sorry, I was just saying to Linda, to be honest with you, Mr. Jenkins, can we call you Mr. Jenkins? Should we call you Robert, Rob, Bob?
No. Call me Robert, please. Please.
Okay. Yes, sorry, Robert. Robert, write it down. Okay, I'm gonna write it down. Robert. Okay. Anyways, so Robert, yeah, I was saying to Linda, I'm a bit nervous about speaking to you today, because of how strong your CV is. Yes, anyways, but great. Thank you so much for reaching out to us. So Linda, sorry, Mr. Robert.
We are of course extremely well connected and very used to dealing with people with profiles such as yourself. So certainly nothing to be nervous about at all. Really.
Yes. No, nothing. Nothing's just me being my.
We would love it if you could maybe talk us through your background, tell us a bit about yourself, maybe what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, as you can see from my CV, I've got a very strong background in business. I mean, it wasn't really my choice. My family decided that I was going to be the CEO, and so I ended up being groomed through the retail business and ended up as the CEO, just as they planned, but it's never what I wanted to do. I wanted to do something that was a bit similar to one of my namesakes. Now, as for you, Jennifer, just like you,
Yes.
Robert Jenkins, my namesake, was a master seaman. He was a master mariner in the 18th century. And he ended up doing all sorts of exciting things, which I would have loved to have done. But unfortunately, I mean, for him, it didn't do very well. And there's not a word of a lie in this. For Robert Jenkins, he ended up having his ear cut off by a Spaniard, the evil devil.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he was coming back. He was coming back from the West Indies back to Spain. Well, actually, not back to Spain, but he was going back to the UK.
Right.
The United Kingdom.
Yes.
And they thought he was a pirate, and they boarded him, and they thought he was smuggling, and one of them cut his ear off. And that ended up, and honestly, you wouldn't believe this, if truth is really stranger than fiction, but you can look it up and look it up afterwards.
Oh wow.
He ended up petitioning King George to take some redress about all of this. And it ended up with the war with Spain, which was called the Ear of Jenkins War.
You're kidding me. I've never heard of that war. This is so incredible, Robert. I'm going to write this down and look up on the Jenkins War, Jenkins Ear War.
Just Google it. You'll see exactly what I mean.
Just to clarify, then you said you were interested in pursuing something similar to your namesake. Are you looking to get into the travel industry or exploration?
No. I'm looking for something that's a bit more exciting than sitting in a boardroom and being a chief executive. Robert Jenkins, you know, he inspired me, and I thought, well, actually, it would be quite nice. It would be quite nice to follow his footsteps and do some sailing.
Right. Okay.
But I ended up trying that, and I just found that I got terribly seasick.
Well, that's not going to work then.
Sorry,
Robert.
A similar experience, actually, Robert. Seasickness, it's just dreadful, isn't it? There's nothing worse.
Oh, and I was ever so excited that you guys were looking at that and were going to say, yeah, we'll help you get into something completely different. Nobody is doing that. They all just want to go down the stereotype CEO type role.
Well, we are.
How are you going to help
us? Recruitment.
We are, I'm sorry, Robert, just to reconfirm what you just said, you do not want a role as a CEO for any companies going forward?
Oh, good Lord, no. I don't want that at all.
Okay.
No. I want something exciting. That's why I thought about sailing and being a master mariner, like my namesake, Robert Jenkins, in the 18th century.
Right.
But
that wasn't out because of seasickness. And then I thought, well, how about skydiving? You know, I could do skydiving instead. I mean, because I don't really need money. I've got my own money and I can do what I want. But I want something exciting that's going to get my blood pumping and my heart beating.
Well,
and I tried the skydiving. I can see, Jennifer, you want to say
there are certainly some. Sorry, there are certainly some qualifications required for skydiving, but I can almost guarantee that we can find something exciting for you.
Well,
yeah. Sorry, Robert.
Don't worry. That was just an idea, because I tried it, and when I got up in the aeroplane, I mean, we'd done all the groundwork and all the preparation for it, but we then got up in the aeroplane, and I tell you, I suddenly realised I get vertigo. So that wasn't it. That had to rule out.
Yeah, that's never going to work out for you. No.
No, it didn't. And I've tried a few other things as well. But I tell you what I've come up with, which you keep your feet almost firm on the ground.
Right.
Almost firm on the ground. Right. And you go very, very fast, and it's very exhilarating. Right. And BMX riding. I want to be a professional BMX rider. I mean, these guys are so exciting.
Yes.
You know, they twist in the air, they go upwards, they go backwards, they go up and down, they go so fast. I mean, you know, it's absolutely brilliant. And I wouldn't get seasick. And I wouldn't get vertigo. Well, I don't think so, because I don't think I'd ever get as high as some of the people that do it. But it would just be brilliant to do that.
Yeah, sounds great. So okay. Sorry, I'm just like trying to refocus on
Yeah.
the fact that we have a fantastically successful CEO who wants a complete career change, and he wants to
Absolutely.
and he wants to change his career into becoming a pro BMX rider. Is that right, Robert Jenkins?
That's right. You've got it in one. Do you know, you're such good people. You know, I knew when I saw your advert, and I knew when I spoke to Annabelle earlier on that you'd be good.
You spoke to Annabelle, and she said that's not a problem to get you a new job.
Yeah, yes, that's right.
Of course,
Annabelle,
that's not a problem.
took the appointment. She set it all up, and here I am, and I'm so pleased to see you.
Yes,
I am.
How are you going to help me?
So pleased that you spoke to Annabelle, and she, of course, already informed us of what it was you were looking for, and we're happy to get you involved with BMX, doing tricks on a bike, doing tricks on a bike.
So how much do you know about BMX riding and, you know, becoming a pro BMX rider?
Well, I've seen it on YouTube, and I've seen it on the TV on occasion, and you know, it's not just the BMX, it's also the skateboards as well. You know, I mean, they are just so brilliant, the way that they zing around all over the place and do this, that, and the other. It just looks fantastic to do.
Yeah, doing it like in the half pipe thing, right? Whatever they call it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Whatever they call it. I mean, you know.
Participated in the sport yourself?
Well, I've played golf, and when I was a kid, I used to go. I enjoyed that. Yeah, I enjoyed that.
I do have some.
I mean, I guess we have
experience in the physical pursuits. I'm a former dancer myself. And
she's a ballerina. She was a ballerina, Linda. I'm so excited! Oh my god! Sorry.
Sorry.
I was a pro ballerina. Sorry.
Gets very excited.
I'm a fan.
What I was hoping to clarify is, although there are of course many transferable skills between different sports and physical pursuits, I would very much encourage you to have some training in the specific.
Oh yeah. Well, listen, look. I've got some of the gear already. You know, I've got some shorts. I've got pumps. I've got everything. Yeah. I have been cycling. You know, I've not been doing all the whiz and the whatever. But, you know, I was looking to you to help me get into it and sort it out.
Have you been training by watching YouTube videos?
Yeah.
Perfect. I guess that's how you got to start from somewhere.
I've always found that very effective when people wish to pursue professional sports.
Yeah.
I mean, YouTube is your kind of like go-to place these days. You know, it's YouTube this, YouTube that. You know what I mean? I want to fix my house. YouTube this. You know, I want to learn how to roll my hair. YouTube it. You know what I mean? I want to become a pro BMX rider. YouTube it. You know.
Thing is, I don't need to roll my hair. I mean, you know.
You're so funny. I love it.
I think what might be really interesting for you, Robert, is if in the first instance we could maybe set you up with a mentor within the BMX community, who could really help you. Yeah, I think, and that could help you both establish contacts as well as really develop your own your skills and maybe develop your own sort of style.
Do you know, Linda, that is exactly the sort of thing that I was expecting to hear. And I'd like to come back on something that you said, Jennifer, about not being too old or too stuck in one way or anything else. That's exactly the sort of thing I say to my new recruits when I meet them as CEO in the retail industry. You know, because everybody deserves to be able to change their career and do something a little bit different. And that's why I think you guys are so clever and so supportive. You're really great.
Yeah, we're very successful, Robert. I don't know if you read all the testimonials on our website. Obviously, you visited our website. That's how you found out about us, right?
Well, it was that, and also Annabelle did a really good job selling you as well. You know, she was very, very complimentary about the sort of help and the sort of support you can give to people.
I'm happy to see that you're approaching this from a really realistic perspective. It's great to have that understanding. Do you have a view of the timeline you'd be willing to commit to before you achieve sort of the top status?
Pro level. Yeah. I guess you have to start off as an amateur BMX rider.
I'm sure that with mentorship, it'll be fine for you. You'll be able to move quicker than most, but there will, I'm sure, be a time. I'd just like to understand what you're able to commit to.
Yeah, like 3 years, 5 years, you know.
Oh, no. I mean, Eddie, if you take his example, I think he did it in about a year, 2 years at the outside. So I think a maximum of about 6 months for me.
Okay, 6 months. Wow. Very optimistic. Love it. You know, I love the enthusiasm and the passion.
You're not an athlete at all. Yeah.
Okay, yay. Okay.
Brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. Well done.